Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're gonna keep on working with this Chrysler Town & Country or Chrysler Grand Voyager. Today I'm leaving the suspension because I'm sick of it and I'm gonna start working on the engine. And one of the big problems with this car is that when you drive around 60, 70, 80 kilometers an hour, you keep the foot on your throttle and then it's suddenly just like it doesn't get power, it loses power. In today's video I'm gonna try to dismount, I think it's called the throttle body, because when you step on the pedal it's open up to let air go into the engine, and that will make the engine run faster. So when we get back after the intro, I will recap what I've already did and I will keep on dismounting this throttle body. Roll intro! So in this box we had the air filter that I showed you a couple of episodes ago that was almost black. If you don't change the air filter as often as you should, dirty air that is coming from outside of the engine is coming into this compartment. The air filter is supposed to clean the air that will then move along into the engine with fresh, clean air. And here we have like a rubber hose, big hose. And on that one, inside here, I'll try to show you. I don't know if you can see, but in here, I will remove this and show it to you. And on this one, you have the that I showed you earlier. That is located inside here. And on that one, you have a connection that is going to the ECU or the computer of the car. So the first thing I will do is just to, let's see if we can get it to stay. I unscrewed the hose clamp on this one, so I can just slide it off. And then you had a hose that was coming in here that was returning some of the air into the ventilation. Then I just remove this box, and as you can see down here it's very filthy. We put this aside for now. And then on the opposite side here, we got the hose clamp on the throttle body that I unscrewed. And then we had the sensor back here that I just unclipped. Then I could remove the big hose. And here you see the sensor. And this one you can replace. And I might have to do it if the thing that I will test isn't doing the job. We put this aside as well. On the throttle body, you can see in here, it's kind of dirty. You got some residue of burned dirt and some other stuff that I will clean. So if I do like this, you see that this one opens up to let air flow into the engine. And that is the throttle moving and letting the air run through. And as I said, on the throttle body you have two sensors, one up here and one below that I just removed. And as I can see it, I have 3 bolts, one here, and one under here that I will remove. And that should undo the throttle body. So for now I'll just undo the bolt and see how it goes. I guess this one is 10 millimeters. Yes, they were. I just need an extension. Not remove that entirely. I will go to the next one first. there was a hose attached to the bottom of the throttle body that you could just unattach. After some YouTube, that's like a gold mine. I don't know if I'm too low or too high. Have you seen my new coverall? I bought it from Marketplace. It's like Gotland Fleecefabrik or something cool. Don't I look professional? Or like an old grandpa, like Malin said. But hey, I'm rocking it. Okay, it was just a very quick YouTube, because it was like the first result that came up showed me how I undo this. The throttle wire comes on here, and then you just like roll them over and then just pull them out. I'm just gonna have a screwdriver, a smaller one. Okay, let's see if this works. There you go. Did you see that it came out? And then you can just leave it there and take the next, fold it over and just pull it out on the same way. I don't know if you can see anything here, sorry for that. And just undo it. And this will go on the same way as I got them off. Okay, oh shit. So here you got the throttle body. Okay, we're back with my nice coverall. And I had to take a break. I found a poster that I've been saving since I was a small child. I'm born 1989 in September 11th actually. And I loved football when I was a kid. I play with some of you that probably watches these videos. And I cleaned the storage room a few days ago, and then I found a big poster that I've been saving, as I said. And it's from the World Championship '94 that was played in US, where Sweden came third. And see the poster here in the background? There you go. Okay, sidetrack. So to clean this, do the sensors. I don't think I have to tape them or anything. I will just leave them out of this. So we're gonna need to clean all this goo out and make it clean and hopefully work better again. So we'll start with the where the air comes into the engine. And this is a normal problem with cars, as I understand it. Okay, it's not perfect, but it's heck a lot cleaner. So I'm gonna keep on doing this. Now I'm ready with the cleaning of the throttle housing, and it looks like 100 times cleaner. And of course you could clean this like all day to get it to perfection. And this is the outside. So this is the outside. The air is coming in here. I put my foot on the pedal and open up to let more air into the engine. This was like fairly okay. It was a little bit black in the edges and not that bad. And then you saw the inside. That was totally black, and you can see how it looks now. Ta-da! As I said, not perfect. It's got small carbon like in some places, but I don't think it will matter that much. At least if you compare it to how it looked before and how it looks now. So the next step is to mount it back. Just like clean off the edges here, so we get a nice seal. Oh, see, it's so nasty. I don't want to go in there because I don't think I can remove anything more than that. So the cleaned housing is now getting mounted back. So we will begin with the throttle wires. And as you remember, I don't know if you're gonna see any of this, but you flipped it upside down, got the wire all the way in on the first one. There we go, not too far in. There we go. And then the second one. There we go. It was very easy. Thank you, YouTube. And then we got the first bolt up here. And now I'll just put them in and just start bolting them back. But I won't tighten the first one fully. I will do all of them step by step. Just hand tied it a bit, and then it was one. Down below here. There we go. And then we can tie this one. There we go. A bit on that one. Go down here. I don't know how tight you should torque these, but I guess they should be pretty tight, but not tight so you shit your pants. I think that's a good scale. Loose or shit your pants tight. The engine shakes quite a bit when you drive, so I think it can be a good idea to go back to this one after a few miles or so to just see that it isn't unbolting itself. There we go. Okay, and then you just got to clip this one on again. There we go. First one, second one, and make sure they are tight. They are. Got the throttle body in place. And now we're just gonna clean out the air filter compartment. This will sound like a mother. There we go. Like, look at this lid here. Oh. Or there any better feeling that cleaning things up that is this filthy? I don't know. Woof. Amazing. Okay. Fuck this. Here you have the new filter. As you can see, pretty darn fresh. You just push it in here, get it in place. Poof, poof, poof. And then this one is going in first. Push it down, and then it clicks it. Okay. Ta-da! We got the air filter in place. Now we're gonna put this rubber hose on. In place and in place. So I'll just screw these down. We'll just tighten it over here. So it's tight. Don't have to shit your pants. I'll show you with this camera. So as I said before, you have this sensor right there where my finger's pointing. That is that. And you just reconnect, poof, and then make sure it's connected properly. Chip, there it is. Thank you, GoPro. Stop recording. GoPro, stop recording. Hey, GoPro, stop recording. And then we have the air return from the engine that is just hose put on. So now the air filter is new, this one is fairly clean, and the throttle body is much more clean than before. So the last thing I'll do tonight before I go to bed is to switch this map sensor. One of the first things that I stumbled upon in Google when I googled stalling, Chrysler, town and country, engine, blah blah blah, it was the map sensor that came up first. MAP, map. Or I throw in a text describing what it is. I haven't tried the engine more when I brought it back to my garage, so I don't have much testing behind this, but I will replace this map sensor, but I will keep this one because if the problem isn't solved by changing this one, I can just reuse this one maybe and try to sell the other one to someone, or I don't know. There we go, and it's just 2 bolts that is keeping this in place. And just undo it. There we have it. So here's the new sensor. Quite similar. Used to be the same size and same clip and everything. So we will just flip. Get this one in. A bit tighter. There we go, 1 down and 2 down. You don't have to over tight these because they are just it's just plastic, so you might destroy it if you put it Oh my god. Oh, you son of... It's not the right one. Fuck. You see, this one has like a double lip on this edge, and my sensor that I got is having it on this side. So the connection is no bueno. This is... No. It won't work. Oh, god damn it. Yeah, okay. So I will just screw this one back in. You don't need to see it. And then I will cut saying goodbye for tonight. Well, okay, now I'm done for tonight. Everything almost went like I planned. I got the air filter in, I got it cleaned out, and the most important thing of all, I got the throttle body cleaned up very good because it looked terrible before, and now it looks very good, or decent at least. I got it back and I mounted the air filter and everything, the air mass flow sensor, and then I moved along and I was going to change the map sensor. Changed it, even though the O-ring didn't fit, I used the old one, got it in place, and then the connection didn't fit, so that was a bummer. In the next episode I will try to clean up the headlights, and I am thinking of removing this extra headlights because, man, they are not looking very good. So that will be next episode, cleaning up the headlights. Thank you so much for watching this time. This maybe wasn't that most fun episode that I've done so far, or maybe it was, I don't know. But it feels good to start working with the engine quite a bit. I will not do too much engine work, but this is a small step at least. And as always, you've been very supportive, giving thumbs up and nice comments about me doing a YouTube. I think it's very fun to work on this car, and sometimes I go out and not film it because I just enjoy it. So feel free to subscribe, leave a comment, or say to your friend that you like my YouTube, and maybe he or she will start following me. And thank you for watching, and I see you on the next episode. Now I will keep looking on my family from US 94. Bye bye.